Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Froakie from Pokemon. So we're going to start with the two big eyes on the top of the head. Start with the one on the left. Starting from the top, we're going to draw a big oval. So we're going to go to the top and draw a big oval, coming down towards the bottom. We'll work our way back up towards the top and just carefully connect the top to the bottom. From here, let's draw in the iris and pupil. So on the left side of the eye, we're going to draw a smaller oval starting from the top. We'll just come down to the bottom and back up to the top. Now we're going to leave a little gap on the side here. I don't want it actually up against the side of the eye here. In the center here, we're going to draw an even smaller oval. And we're going to color the outside area in black. Let's draw the exact same thing on the right side. Now we're going to leave a little bit of a gap in the center here. So starting from the top, at the same height as we have on the left, we're going to work our way down towards the bottom. So starting at the top, come down, and then we're going to draw that same iris and pupil. Starting from the top, come down to the bottom, back up to the top, and we'll draw the pupil inside with a smaller oval, and we'll color everything else in black. Okay, from here let's draw the big areas around the eye. So there's big lumps that come off the head. So starting on the left side, we're going to start low on the outside and come to a higher point in the center. So starting down about here, about the same height as the eye, we're going to work our way up along the top of the eye and then down to about halfway. Starting down here, we're just going to go around the eye to the top and come down about halfway down the eye there. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Just flipping this over, starting on the inside this time, we'll go up above the eye and we'll curve down to about the same height as the bottom of the eye here. And from here we're going to move up a little bit in the center and just draw the back of the top of the head with a straight line that goes across. Now from here we're going to work our way around the side of the head, but before we do that we're going to have to mark in the nostrils and the mouth. So there's these two big bubbles or frubbles in the center of the head. So I want to kind of make a line, imaginary line down the middle, and draw one circle on the left side here. And then we'll draw the exact same thing on the right side. Starting from the center, work our way down, and then back in again. So the reason why I started here to draw the right side is just because if I started at the top, it'd be a little bit more difficult to try to hit that point there and make a nice circle. Let's go up to the top again. We're going to draw the two stripes that come down the head. So from here, we're going to curve over to the right just a little bit, just to make the head look like it's tilted or turned a little bit towards that way. From this point here, we're going to draw a curve down towards the nostrils as well. Let's draw in the mouth. So from left to right, just underneath these bubbles, I'm going to draw a curve. So a curve that goes up. And we're going to connect those 2 points with a lower curve that comes down to the bottom of the mouth. Coming down and then back up. Now I drew a little bit further, so I'm just going to draw this line out just a bit more. And then we're going to draw the tongue. So just a reverse curve. Starting from the left, curving over towards the right. Now we're going to draw the sides of the head. Now the head kind of looks like almost like a football shape. So imagine this line up in the middle here, curving down towards the side of the head on the left. So just curving behind this eye, curve out to a point on the left, curving around right here to a point on the right. We're going to round out these ends just a little bit so they're not pointy. Then we're going to curve down towards the bottom of the face. So right about here, just underneath the mouth, we do a nice curve going underneath the mouth, and then back up on the right side, meeting up at that point there. Okay, so we got the face. Let's get into the neck bubbles. So there's these big bubbles around the front of the body. So we're going to have to draw these in first before we draw in the arms. So on this side, we're going to imagine a circle tucked underneath the chin. Same with this side, but we're not going to close the center. So starting on the side of the face here, I'm going to draw a curve going towards the center of the face. We're going to draw the same thing this way. So starting on the inside, We'll curve to the outside underneath the chin. Now we're going to do an overlap here. We're going to draw another bottom half of a bubble just by stepping over to the left and curving underneath the one on the right. From here, now we can layer in the arms. Starting with the left, we're going to draw these two arms coming down with the hands flat down on the ground. So we'll start with the inner part of the arm first. So right about here, I'm going to curve down and in. Let's go to the right side and draw the same thing. So right about here, I'm going to curve down and in. Now the reason why I'm starting with the inner part of the arms first is because the thumbs, I don't want to have to overlap them, but in case we do, I have them prepared. So from this side, I'm going to draw in the thumb, or one of the fingers. We're just going to draw a curve like this. Now we're going to overlap the middle finger. So up here, we're going to curve down and up this way. From here, we're going to do another overlap, but now we're going to sort of bend the finger a little bit on the side. So we're going to start by going down and rounding up the tip of the finger. Now we're going to come down and then just kind of scoop up a little bit at the end. From this point, I'm going to curve out the outside part of the arm, making sure that the distance is even all the way through. Curving up underneath the bubbles. And right here, we're just going to draw a little separation line for the arm. Let's draw the same thing but flipped over on this side. So we're going to start by drawing this finger first. We're going to curve out and down and in. Now let's draw these fingers. Just overlapping here, we'll draw one finger coming out. Now we'll do an overlap here. We'll draw the second or the third finger this way. Now we're going to draw the outside part of the arm going up underneath these bubbles. So right here, we'll curve down, just closing off that gap. And then right here, we're just going to draw the separation for the arm. Let's get into the body. So here, and I have the body sort of curved this way. So it's a little roundish body. So underneath this arm here, we're going to move down a bit and just draw a curve coming down. Now from this point, I'm going to have to draw in the bottom part of the belly. And basically what it is, it's a curve that goes from the bottom of the knee on the left side to the bottom of the knee on the right. So in order to do this, I'm going to start up here, curving down. So the bottom of the belly, I want to come down to about here. Starting here, I'm going to curve down behind the arm, and then I'm going to curve up and underneath this arm here. Now again, I'm going to position the body so it's pointing in that direction a little bit, so the body's kind of turned this way. So now that we have that curve, I'm going to draw in the left leg first. Starting up here, I'm going to go around this curve with a pointed turn. So starting from here, I'm going to curve up towards the knee. So it's out here, leaving a little bit of space here. From here, I'm going to round out and curve down to the front edge of the ankle. From here, all I need to do is do a step up and just draw a curve coming out to the tip of the foot and underneath the hand there. From here on the tip, I'm just going to draw a curve to separate the toes. Now we're going to take that and just flip it over on this side. So I'm going to start up at the upper part of the leg here and curve down towards the ankle. So starting at the same height, and curve out towards the knee, and curve and pull this in behind that arm. Now you're going to see probably the back side of the foot here. So all I need to do is step down here, just draw a curve going in behind that hand. Now we're going to draw this foot. So up here, and curve out to the tip of the foot, round out and pull this back in. Now we're going to do a toe separation line, so just a curve up like that. To finish this off, we're going to draw the bubbles in behind the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with one bubble here, starting at the top, curving behind that arm, and then we're going to go up beside the cheek here and just draw another curve, another bubble, and just let it overlap here. Just take that and draw the same thing flipped over on this side. Starting from the top, draw a curve going in behind that arm, and then up here, I'm just going to curve in the opposite direction, up behind the head, and that is pretty much it. There we have it. There's Froakie from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and make sure you check out our Pokemon playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.